All right, welcome back to House of Prep. I'm in my garage today. We got a different video for Thursday, but don't forget, we do like to give updates in the comments section. So give updates of your area, your state, your city, whatever you feel comfortable with. Let us know how your gas prices are looking, your food supply, food prices, shrinkflation, anything going on, even positive stuff. I got some positive stuff to talk about today. I'm excited. But real quick, my gas prices, I live here in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. Gas prices are still hovering around $4.26, slightly lower than what it was, but still super high. So gas prices are still an issue. I think it's affecting everything in our economy. Everything in our stores all has a play when it comes to gas prices. It really does affect a lot of things for sure. So this is my positive stuff here today. Who's ever been stuck without electricity? Me. We've all, at one time or another. I remember as a child living in Ohio, sometimes storms would come by, power would be out for a day or two, sometimes maybe just an hour. I've been down in Florida. I've been through some hurricanes. Hey, we're entering hurricane season for sure. It's that time of year down in Florida. It's nice and hot. The air starts hitting that water out in the ocean, out in the Gulf, and feeds some of them storms. The hurricanes start forming up, and we start talking about that stuff. But for a long time, I've been talking about getting a generator. Finally got here this week. Got a generator. And I got some gas tanks, and we're going to talk about that too, from fuel. So as I was shopping through, looking for different, I like to go online. I like to look at different things. I like to look at power. I want to make sure I have enough power I can run a refrigerator. I want to be able to run a portable AC unit to keep at least one room cool in the summertime, and also be able to run an electric heater if needed during the winter time. And we have propane heaters and things like that, but sometimes you just want some good old, just some horsepower to be able to run extra things and being able to do more than one. I want to be able to plug in a refrigerator, if I need to plug in the microwave, plug in an electric skillet, the coffee maker, just whatever your household has. Now, do you have to have one of these to survive? Well, I mean, summertime, yeah, some people have health conditions and things. The extreme heat can cause a lot of serious issues. In the wintertime, extreme cold can really, do some damage on the human body. But having some conveniences in life too, being able to run even just something basic as fans, box fans, things that help keep you cool in the summer, circulate some air at night while you're trying to sleep. But being able to keep your preps cool, if you have a deep freezer, it's an ideal thing to have a generator. Now, you say, my power hasn't gone out. I don't remember the last time my power's gone out. Well, that's sometimes why you prep. For the unknown, for the grid down scenarios, with all that's going on in the world. What if your city, your region, your state, your country had an issue with power, and you had a power shutdown, you had a grid down situation? Man, all the people and all the things that would affect, it's just that peace of mind knowing that you have that extra step of being able to have some electricity, some power to put in your household for you and your family, to give you at least some of the short-term conveniences of life. Now, I've looked at solar. Now, this is a dual fuel. This runs off of gas or propane, which I show you. I got a 20-pound propane tank over here. I do have some of these stored. Plan to get, a few more here and there over time. Propane, as you know, sealed properly and things, it can store indefinitely. You want to make sure to keep it outside. I brought this in the garage for demos only. I don't keep this out in the garage. Gas, same thing. You want to keep it outside, away from your home, from the immediate surroundings or under your house. You don't want any accidents. Gas, however, stored, 6 months, a year. If you start putting additives and prolong the life of your fuel, you can stabilize it with stabilizers and make it go beyond that. But when you're doing a lot of fuel, it just takes a lot more work of rotating and trying to keep it alive. But having a couple of these cans on hand if you're being alerted of an immediate threat, or if something that recent happens and you're still able to go to the gas station. That's what these are for. These are for able to get gas in a moment's notice, to grab and to prolong your supplies and prolong your use. And having a nice extension cord, power cord, that's a safe, heavy duty for generators. I wanted to get one of those as well. So those are some of my prep add-ons. Now if I remember correctly, if I remember to, I'm going to put this stuff in the video description down below. So if you're curious, you can kind of research these if you wanted to see exactly what I have. Some people like to be able to see and read all the specs, and maybe if you're out looking for a generator, I'll have a link to it right below here in the video description. And like I said, it comes with oil, it comes with the hose kit that you need to hook directly to your propane. Now they have different ones. Obviously this price, that's a great topic. Let's talk about price real quick. I got this for $550. It's about $100 more than if you just wanted gas only. So around $450 if you don't care about the propane, you just want gas only. It's about $450. And they have smaller ones. If you don't want one with quite as much power, you can get them for about $300. But the way I looked at it is, just a couple $100 more, $250 more, I can get it to where I can use propane. I can get it to, for gas as well. I get it a little more power. And for me, it fit the budget, it fit my wants, my needs. And you could spend upwards into the thousands. I mean, you can go over $1,000. You can get a giant unit for your whole household if you want. You generate your backup, and that's great if you're ready to do that. Now, solar power. This, in my opinion, is more of short-term needs. Fire this bad boy up. You can run it, 9-10 hours, depending on your load, at a time. Per tank. I think the tank holds about 2.5 gallons, or one of these 20-pound propane tanks. You get about 9-10 hours of use. I think about a 50% load, if I remember correctly. But being able to have solar would take you to a different level. Now, a lot of solars, power generators and setups are a little more expensive. And to me, those would be more of your long-term needs. Having the panels out during the day, soaking up the sun, still being able to run some of your items, especially at night, being able to keep your fridge cool if needed still at that point. To me, this was my first step. This was my immediate. I wanted something for immediate needs. Plan to have enough fuel, definitely for a couple weeks. Then eventually, slowly, like I do just with anything, with food preps, with anything, slowly adding to it to get up to maybe a month or so. And then beyond that, probably start times looking for some solar to start building up, some stockpile stuff for you keeping for your solar power items at that point. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I love Thursdays, and I'm planning on a Friday night live video. I've already put a thumbnail. Friday night, tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. and I've already have the thumbnail. It's already there, so if you might have to search for it. Sometimes YouTube tries to hide stuff. I know sometimes you guys don't get alerted on all my videos during the week sometimes. And I have a thumbnail. There is a reminder button on it, I believe. You can hit that, so it'll send you a reminder that, hey, House of Prep, coming on live. And I'd look forward to seeing you. Some of you guys are newer over the last few months, and I haven't had a live in a while. So it'd be kind of nice to kind of touch base. I like to read comments. I like to touch base with you. We like to answer questions, and people ask questions. And some of you guys I hadn't talked to in a while. So it'll be neat to catch up. And I talked with Joy. She's planning on being in the comments tomorrow night as well. And kind of a chance for all of us to kind of get reunited again. And then talk about some prepping. We always talk about that. But you guys have a great rest of the day. And I'll catch you all tomorrow night. All right, bye.